Hey, my name is Coach Lancaster, and today we'll be going over how to make a volleyball forearm pass. Okay, so what we're going to talk about first before we get into it is sportsmanship. I want to make sure each and every one of you guys are treating each other how you want to be treated. Uh, don't do anything bashful. I want positive energy around each other. Uh, Now y'all tell me what's more positive, telling someone they did a good job, or telling someone they did something wrong and not telling them how to fix it. Okay, because if you tell someone that they're doing something wrong and you don't know how to fix it, that means you're doing something wrong too. Um, but first, I just want to go over the cues of the forearm volleyball pass. So the first is ready position, which is kind of an athletic stance, and then next is V platform, and you want your thumbs down here when you're passing. It's called the V platform, okay? And when you go up to hit, when the ball's coming, you want to have that V platform so you can have make sure the thumbs are down so you can have a good pass and send the ball where you want it to go. The main thing about the volleyball pass, or what it's for, what's the purpose of it, is to get the ball in position for your teammate to get a good shot, which is called a spike most of the time when you're doing a forearm volleyball pass. But that's a perfect type of pass, is when you get it to where they can spike it. So let's go over these cues again. So it's ready position, feed platform, contact, and follow through. Okay, so when that ball's coming, you want to hit it and make sure you lead the ball where it needs to go. Okay. So the first drill, we're going to stand about 15 feet away from each other, okay? You'll have a partner, just two people. One person will be tossing the ball, and the other person will be saying the cues as they do it. They'll go ready position, V platform when they toss it. Then once the ball gets close, try to make a good pass where it could be right at the net area, okay? And if you don't have a net, you want to get that ball anywhere from 8 to 10 feet, or not 8 to 10 feet, about 6 to 8 feet in the air. Once y'all do about 5 practice shots each, we'll move on to the next drill. What I'll be doing in this drill is I'll be walking around and making sure that y'all are doing all the cues correctly, and to make sure that you guys are hitting the ball where it's supposed to be hit. Make sure you have your thumbs down in the V platform. Like I said, this takes practice. You're not going to be good right away unless you played this sport before. Really, the only thing I'm looking for here is to have good positioning in your V platform, good contact and follow through, and a good ready position. Okay. Once we get done with that drill, I'll give feedback and to the students with each step. All right. Next, in drill number 2, you're still gonna have a partner, still standing about 15 feet away from each other. One person is still tossing the ball, but now, once that person tosses it, I want the person who tosses it to point left or right. So if they point this way on the pass, they have to pass it in that direction, okay? This is going to get y'all used to making a pass in a certain direction. whether it's you got a teammate to your left or a teammate to your right. So on the pass, if they go left, you have to hit it towards them. And what they're going to do is they're going to shuffle to the pass, and they're going to attempt to hit it back to you. And like I said, if it's not perfect, that's okay. But once you go about 5 times each, we'll move on to the next drill. This drill will have about a group of 3 or 4. One partner is going to serve or toss the ball, and the other partner is going to pass to the teammate. Teammate can attempt to hit it over the net on the pass. Okay, so now we'll be using the net. Now the server can either, if you can't serve well, you can toss it over the net, or if you feel comfortable serving, you can do that. But once the serve happens, this is going to the passer, okay? And what the passer needs to do is go through their cues, ready position, V platform, contact, and follow through, okay? And what their job is to do is they're going to make a pass to their teammate, whether it's to their left or right, whichever they feel comfortable passing to. So if it's to the left, they're going to pass it to the left, and they can attempt to spike the ball, okay? And that's all the drill's going to be. Each person can have a try from 3 to 5 times, depending on the time we have. Okay, then the last drill. Okay, so this next drill, everybody's going to be involved, or if we have too many students, we can divide the whole class into 2 groups, 3 groups, depending on how many volleyball nets we got. Right now, let's say we have 2 groups on a net, and what we're going to do is the same drill we did last time, but I have a goal for us as a class to meet. Whichever team first makes 10 good passes in a row, okay? And y'all will have a coach receiving the pass to help y'all get it over the net. Because really what we're focusing on today is just the pass, okay? So the other coaches will be on the other team, and I'll be on this team. And what we're seeing, if we can get 8 good passes in a row, okay? And whichever team does that first wins. If we can go 2 or 3 rounds for it, we will. Make sure if you're not going up, I want whoever's not making the pass to shout out the cues for each other, okay guys? This drill is just for something for the kids to compete with. Now I would have gone over, that's the end of all the drills, but I would have went over oh yeah, the stretches. I didn't go over the stretches at the beginning, but what we would do would be arm circles. We would do some squats, some calf and hamstring stretches, forearm, shoulder stretches, lower back stretches, some leg lunges, and touch your toes, things like that, of that nature. Then once everybody comes in, I'll give some feedback to the students on how they did and how they performed. And then I'll remind them again if they did well sportsmanship, and I would tell them that they did well treating each other how they're supposed to be treated. If not, then I would have to say some things on that if they weren't bringing a positive energy to the gym. Just to remind everybody what the importance of this pass is. Okay, this is a very important pass in volleyball, and the reason I say that is because it is the most effective. Because if you can get your teammate into a good shot, as far as passing it to where they can get their hand right over the net and spike it down and get an easy point. That's the main point of the volleyball pass. It's very important to have if you want to be good at the sport. Thank you guys for listening and doing the things you're supposed to do. Before I leave, I will go over the cues for one last time, which is ready position, okay, V platform, interlock hands, thumbs down, okay, then contact and follow through. Okay, that's it for the day. Thank you guys for listening.